Investment is the only thing that makes your money double without any efforts. If you are a beginner in investment and don't know how to choose stock and invest in it, investment is not that much difficult, but you have to know about some basic concept of investment and how to analyze any shares before buying it. A great investor, Warren Buffett, once said that a man with a little knowledge of investment can make more money than a man who knows much more about investment. In this video series on investment, we will be talk about the basic thing of investment and how to analyze any shares. At the end of this series, I will ensure that you can buy any shares by your own knowledge. This is the very first video. In this video, we will talk about some basic concept of investment, like what is shares, what is PE ratio, what is dividend, what is EPS of a company, how you can analyze all these things. So before going ahead, make sure like the video, subscribe the channel. So start continuing video ko, let's go. So firstly, we will discuss the basic concept, that is what is shares actually. So basically shares is called a part of a company you buy. Suppose a company's share price is 20 rupees. That means कि एक शेयर खरीदने के लिए आपको 20 रुपए देना पड़ेगा, and you buy that share on 20 rupees. So after 1 year, suppose company make profit of 10%. That means your share price will become 12 rupees. So there is increment of 2 rupees, मतलब कि 10%. And most of the cases companies को losses भी होते हैं, तो यहाँ पे आपके डिडक्ट होने की भी chances है. So this is very important to collect all information before going ahead buying a shares. PE ratio, one of the biggest aspects to analyze before buying any shares. PE ratio can be found generally by dividing the current share price divided by EPS. That means ki earning per share. PE ratio can be high or low, that all depend on current share price and EPS. Current share price is basically a price of share that you have to pay for buying a one share of a company, and obviously that should be low. What is EPS? Earning per share. Earning per share is basically an indicator of a company. If EPS is high, that means कि company अच्छा कर रही है, and EPS is low, that means the company make some losses. If you consider any share, that makes sure that EPS should be high of that company. Now let's understand how current share price and EPS can affect PE ratio. Current price should be low. If current price is low, that means कि PE ratio भी low होगा, and EPS should be high. That means कि PE ratio वहाँ भी low होगा. So the result is companies perform well if its PE ratio is low. That means कि अगर आप किसी भी दो कंपनी compare करते हैं, if PE ratio of company A is 20 and PE ratio of company B is 10, that means company B will perform well in future. And remember one thing, PE ratio generally compared with two similar companies. That means कि अगर automobile company है तो दूसरी भी automobile company होनी चाहिए. Low PE ratio company will perform well in future. This is not acceptable in all the cases. Sometime ये भी देखा गया कि PE ratio जिसका ज़्यादा हो वो कंपनी भी अच्छा परफॉर्म कर जाती है. So you have to analyze all the other aspects before making any decisions. How to measure, how to analyze, all these things we will discuss in the next video. This video is only for your general awareness. Now let's talk about the second number, that is dividend. Dividend is basically a reward that is given by the company to their shareholders. Let's take an example. Suppose a company have 10 shareholders, and with time company make lots of profit. So basically most part of the profit they take for their growth, but rest of the part of their profit they distribute to their shareholder as reward. Basically it can vary between 0 to 5%, that depends on companies. Generally a big company can afford dividend. Small company or loss booking company generally do not prefer to give dividend. Now the next topic we will discuss about market capital. This is basically denote how big company is. Market cap generally refers to a value of all the company's shares. जितना ज़्यादा market cap रहेगा उतनी अच्छी company established हो चुकी है. In the next video we will discuss about all the other aspects for analyze the shares, and we'll see how you can use ticker tape for buying shares. You can start investment by 150 or even 13 rupees. And I hope this video was very helpful for you. If you like the video, please share the video and subscribe the channel. मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए all the very best.